Good morning! So today I'm going to be filming my HIIT workout. It was designed to be able to be modified. That way you can go home and do it or wherever you're at. I did take advantage and use some of the equipment that my gym has. It's going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Very high intensity. Obviously that's why it's called a HIIT workout. We're going to bring our heart rate up and then bring it back down. We are definitely going to be burning lots of fat, building lean muscle, and getting our sweat on. So follow along with me if you guys want to see it. Let's get this workout knocked out. My shoulders are on fire because I just worked out my upper body and I know this is going to be a hard one. So let's do it. So to begin this workout, we are going to be doing a dumbbell burpee row to a squat and overhead press. This is going to fire up your quads, your glutes, your shoulders, and your back as well. It is working all of the muscle groups, so it is a compound movement, and this one was great to start off with because it really got my heart rate going and it warmed up all of my muscles pretty much so I could get on with the rest of my workout. I decided to use 7.5-pound dumbbells. You could use 5 pounds, 2 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever you're comfortable with, but this was just challenging for me. And next we are going to be doing in and out jumps. I'll usually add these in as a superset whenever I'm doing normal leg workouts with weights, but this one was a little bit harder because it was elevated, so you're gonna feel this the most in your quads and your hamstrings, but it also worked my calves as well, which is really good for me at least because I don't work calves very often, so I like this one a lot. Got my heart rate up again, and by the end of this first set, I was already sweating. It was so hard. So this one's a little bit different. It is a push-up variation that I came up with. I just wrapped the band that I usually use for my legs around my wrists. Well, here, I kind of pulled it up because it was a little bit uncomfortable, but I went to the side over twice, and then I did a push-up, and then went over again to the other side, and did another push-up, and I just kept repeating that over and over again. The trick here is to go slow and steady. Just really focus on your triceps here and slow and controlled movements, and you will really feel the burn even though it's not that high of an intense workout. That's just the end of the first circuit, and I'm already dying. Oh my gosh. Next up, we are moving into toe taps. This is another one that I kind of want you to focus on being more controlled. Definitely not super slow, but here we are going to be working our balance and stability while strengthening our core as well. So I really loved those ones. And then after that, we're just going to be moving into your standard jump squat, working our legs here, and bringing our heart rate up because we want this to be high intensity. And what better way to get your sweat on than with some jump squats? Now I'm going into a lunge with a kickback. These ones are my favorite because it works the front, not the front, but like the inner part of your quad, kind of like that teardrop area. And it's also working on your stability as well and your balance because you have to hold your core in to make sure you're not going to fall over while kicking back and really squeezing that glute muscle. It's great for your hamstrings, quads, glutes, core, all of the above. So give this one a try for sure on any of your leg days, really. Next, I'm going to be moving into jumping toe taps. This one can be pretty cool if you really think about that mind to muscle connection because you can get a good core workout in this as well. Now I'm moving into a side lunge with an oblique twist. Again, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really trying to work on my balance. So I perform a side lunge and then I'll just bring my leg up and do like a little oblique twist. So again, mind to muscle connection on this one because you can kind of lose it really quickly, especially if you get distracted like me. I don't know why, but if my eyes start wandering around, I won't think about the muscle I'm working anymore. So, yeah, just pay attention to what you're doing and don't be like me and twist the wrong way like I just did. Yeah, that was me wandering around. There was nobody in there. I was just getting distracted. Now we're going to be moving to the floor work, and it's just going to be abs at this point because I feel like we just demolished our upper body and our lower body, so why not build a six pack? So here I'm just doing bicycle crunches. I wanted to keep this one kind of slow and steady and really, really, really think about my core. So just bring one elbow to one side and then one elbow to the other side, 30 seconds on, take a break, and now we're moving into the next one. We're going to be doing leg lifts with a raise. And this one, I feel like I'm getting better at. I want to be able to lift my legs a little bit higher, but I just don't think that my core strength is there yet. But we're working on it, guys. Don't worry. So, this is a lot of lower abs and controlled movements. And of course, our legs feel like they weigh 1,000,000 pounds because we just did so many leg workouts. And now we're just moving into side oblique, just kidding. What am I doing here? Oh, okay. So I'm doing a mountain climber variation. So bring your leg to the center and then out to the side and then repeat on your other side. And yeah, that is going to be our mountain climber variation. Don't forget to breathe, you guys, because sometimes I forget and then I am like turning red and I feel like I'm about to pass out. So don't forget to breathe and fix your leggings, obviously. So now we're going to be moving into jackknives. Bring one arm to the opposite leg, and on the other side, I have my arm just kind of anchored to the floor so I can have stability. But this one is really, really good for a nice oblique burn. You can also add a weight to this, so hold maybe like a 5-pound dumbbell and use it as a little bit of resistance. So love this one for sure, especially when I'm having to pull up my really, really, really heavy thunder thigh up to the air, and crunch. So if you are doing this workout at home or you don't have any of the equipment that I used today, you can absolutely modify it and just take everything out and do the movement without the dumbbells or the boxes or whatever. Let's go home and eat. I'm starving.